Hello everyone, I'm Nika and I'm currently studying business management at Open University. Right now, I'm doing Introduction to Business Management, which is 60 credit compulsory module that you have to take in your year one. And in order to complete your year one, you need 60 more credits because you need 120 in total. And to get that 60 credits, you can choose your own modules. And the modules you can choose from are Discovering Mathematics, Introduction Statistics. Sorry, I will support myself with a list because I don't remember all of them. This Design Thinking, Creativity for 21st Century, Making Your Learning Count, Fundamentals of Accounting, You and Your Money, Economy in Contexts, and Communication Skills for Business and Management. So there's 8 modules to choose from in total. And that's a lot of choice, and I'm not that good of choosing when I have so many options. So I decided it would be easier for me to reject modules that I definitely don't want to do first. So the modules I'm rejecting first are the modules connecting with mathematics, which are Discovering Mathematics and Introduction Statistics. And I'm not rejecting them because I think maths is not important or because I don't like it or something, but I looked at their curriculum and I realized that I already know all the stuff that's in there because I've already have engineering degree, so we did a lot of maths there. So I think that choosing one of those two modules would make my studying very easy, but also I think it would be pointless because I wouldn't learn anything new and it would be just waste of time and money. So that's why I'm rejecting those two modules. Okay, so two rejected, 6 to go. So another module I'm not planning to do is Design Thinking, Creativity for 21st Century. And there are few reasons why I don't want to do this module. First reason is that this module is 60 credits. So if I take this module, I'm not allowed to take any other module on the list, and there are some that I found interesting. The other reason why I rejected is when I looked at the module description, I realized that it's actually connected with graphic design a lot. So it's a very artsy, and you do a lot of Photoshop and GitHub and graphic design. And I'm not, I don't have a lot of artistic talent. And even though people said on forum that you don't need artistic talent to do this module, I'm kind of not convinced. And also, I don't think I would enjoy it much. And I'm not planning to be graphic designer, or I'm not planning to connect my career with that. So that's why I am rejecting this module. And another one I'm not planning to take is making your learning count. And this is quite a specific module because it was designed for people who did a lot of short courses before joining Open University, like some courses on Coursera or some other courses connected with open learning. And if you did anything like this, any short courses previously, you can kind of incorporate it in your degree and pretty much just write an essay about what you learn. And since I haven't done any of this before, it will be more beneficial for me to do one of the modules that's designed by the business school of the Open University. That's why I am rejecting that one. Okay, so out of 8, we have 4 left. What we have left is Communication Skills for Business Management, Economics in Context, You and Your Money, and Fundamentals of Accounting. And here it is when the choice is getting tough. Because all of those modules seems like I would enjoy doing them. All of them seems to be interesting. So let's see. Let's look at which module would be the most useful for me. So what I mean by that, which one I would use in my life or in my career, even though if I decide at the end to have nothing to do with business. So I think that communication module would be really beneficial for me. And I know it would be tough because as you can hear, English is not my first language. That means that this communication module will be very tough for me, but also I think it would be very beneficial because I live and work in United Kingdom, and I know that I could improve on my communication skills. And I also know that the score that you get in modules in your first year doesn't count towards your final grade. So all I need to do is pass, and I'm pretty sure I'm capable of doing that. And I think this module would help me in my future career. So that's why I decided that I will take the Communication Skills for Business and Management, which is 30 credits module. So I can choose one more from the list because all of the remaining ones are also 30 credit modules. So, okay, here the choice gets even more difficult, but let's think about it. Fundamentals of accounting. Well, I enjoyed the accounting part of my current module, but I enjoyed it less than I expected, and I don't think I would be accountant in my career. I think that I would go more towards marketing, not accounting, but also this module description for that one sounds interesting, so I'm not sure. Okay, so this economics module. At first, I thought about studying this module because both of my parents did economy, and I think it would be kind of nice if I did a little bit of economy too. But when I read through the description, I realized that's not exactly what I want because it's also very interesting and it talks about like economy of United Kingdom in historical context, and it pretty much explain how it happens that we are where we are with economy right now. But I am not sure. Okay, so the last module that I haven't talked about yet is You and Your Money. This module not only talks about financial literacy, but it also expands this and talks about the way you can invest money and the way you can handle money not only in your everyday life but also in your business should you if you had one. So I think that if I have a comparison, if I have to choose between the accountant module and You and Your Money module, I think I would choose You and Your Money because from the module description, I take that it is more practical and I am not planning to be accountant in my life. Okay, so I have two modules to choose. It's economy and You and Your Money. And once again, even though economy module sounds super interesting, and if I had a chance to choose three modules, I would definitely take the economy one as well. But again, I think that You and Your Money would be more beneficial to me in the long run. Even if I decide not to go into the business path or business career, it would definitely help me as a person, while the economy one is still very interesting, but I wish I could. I wish I could choose three. Okay. Anyway, to sum up, I decided that to finalize my first year of business management study with Open University, I will study the compulsory module that I'm doing right now, Introduction to Business Management. And as my non-compulsory modules, I will choose Communication in Business and You and Your Money. So those two modules I've chosen right now start in September, so I will keep you updated how it goes, and I will definitely record another video with unpacking when I got the parcel of the books necessary for those modules. Okay, it was nice talking to you. See you again. Bye! So those two modules I've chosen right now start in September, so I will keep you updated how it goes, and I will definitely record another video with unpacking when I got the parcel of the books necessary for those modules. Okay, it was nice talking to you. See you again. Bye! So those two modules I've chosen right now start in September, so I will keep you updated how it goes, and I will definitely record another video with unpacking when I got the parcel of the books necessary for those modules. Okay, it was nice talking to you. See you again. Bye!